Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. No bias talk, no racism on this channel. Ducking ass Mikey Garcia. Ducking ass Mikey Garcia. I gotta go in on him. He ducking Regis Prograis, and he making up a whole bunch of bullshit excuses on why he's not fighting Regis Prograis. Y'all gotta understand something about Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia did not want to box. Alright, Mikey Garcia probably don't want to work at Subway, Chick-fil-A or some shit. So he decided, well, my family already in boxing. Let me go hit on boxing. This is a fact. He said himself he didn't want to box. So now I understand how he moves and his way of picking opponents and fighting opponents, because he really don't want to fight nobody who really can beat him. He'll put it to you like this. He would rather take a chance and moving up, fighting big-ass Errol Spence like he did, getting his ass whooped, than go down and fight Vasil Lomachenko. That's why he went up to fight Errol Spence, y'all. It wasn't because he really sees something. He saw that he was ass whooped by somebody his size. It would have been more embarrassing. So what's better than to go up and fight a big-ass Errol Spence and lose to Errol Spence? That will make Mikey Garcia feel better somewhere in his head. I don't understand. But him and Regis Prograis is supposed to have been fighting on October the 16th. Now he's fighting this guy named Sandor Martin, a former kickboxer. What's up with you and former kickboxers and soccer players? Sergio Lipinus was a former soccer player. He loved picking fighters like this. You see what I'm saying? Also saying that this guy's in the top 10. What top 10? I ain't never heard of this dude nor seen him. I checked his resume. Resume is trash. It ain't one name on there. His last two opponents, this they records. 14-1, 8-9. This Sandor Martin's last two opponents, and this is who Mikey Garcia is choosing to pick over Regis Prograis. Now, I don't know how Mikey Garcia was able to do this, but I ain't hating on you. Get your money, Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia got paid $7 million to fight. The Zone paid him $7 million to fight Vargas. Vargas, $7 million. All right? Now, why would y'all pay him $7 million to fight Vargas? Jesse Vargas? See, this is what I think has been going on with Mikey Garcia. And this is how I know he lying about the Regis Prograis fight. If you go back and you watch that fight hype video, he started making a whole bunch of excuses on why this fight didn't happen. He started blaming COVID. They find venues, find this. Remember, y'all, Regis Prograis is a free agent. And I'm sure Regis Prograis ain't outbid himself, because he never said Regis or Prograis outbid it himself. Also, behind the scenes, people don't know what's going on. These are all his excuses behind the scenes. People don't know what's going on behind the scenes. When two fighters want to fight, fighters make fights. You just seen Porter and you just seen Terrence Crawford make a fight. So all this excuse shit he talking about, also this. He been off for a year and a half, almost a year and some months, right? Now, if you watch that fight hype video, he's clearly saying that he has been in dream training for a whole motherfucking year. So what's this you need to get rust off you, and you need to go on, the reason you picked Sandor Martin is because you just want to get the ring rust and you want to get back used to the ring. Get the fuck out of here, because you lying. You just said on the fight hype video yourself that you've been training for a whole goddamn year. So why can't you make the fight with Regis Prograis? Because you didn't want to. Because you wanted the Zone to pay you another $7 million or $10 million because you was afraid you was going to get your ass whooped. That's why. Stop lying to the people with them fake ass excuses. I told y'all, start watching their videos and literally listen to everything that they start saying, and you'll catch them in their bullshit lies. How is it that you've been training all year? You saying that you can't make the... Another excuse he said, the time for promotion, to promote the fight. First of all, Mike Garcia, you and Regis Prograis would have promoted his goddamn self. It would have promoted his goddamn self. And first of all, and second of all, you on the Zone, who don't promote shit. You got to find out they fights through hearsay. So what the fuck is you talking about time to promote a fight? The fight was going to promote itself. Once we heard Regis Prograis and Mikey Garcia, all the boxing fans like, oh, we got to watch that shit. So what are you talking about? Regis is a free agent. You never said he bidded himself out. He overbid himself. So the only problem we can see this fight not happen is you, Mikey Garcia, you the problem this fight ain't happening. Because you didn't want Regis Prograis. He's too much of a challenge. He ain't no pushover. He stay in the gym. He don't go and get drunk. He don't drink and go and play around like Adrian Broner. You see what I'm saying? Now, don't take nothing away from Mike Garcia. Mike Garcia is a hell of a fighter. Mike Garcia got great timing. Mike Garcia is strategic in the way he fights his opponents. I watched him. He knows how to box well. He knows his bread and butter is watching where his opponents put their head at. If Mike Garcia watch and see wherever you put your head at, that's where he gonna start throwing his punches at every time. Adrian Broner caught on to that. That's why Adrian Broner started catching and beat Robert Easter too, and Adrian Broner. But Adrian Broner started catching on in later rounds. I take nothing away from Mike Garcia, hell of a fighter. Your ass, when you was at 135, your ass ducked George Linares, however you say his name, George Linares. You ducked him at 135. You ducked Vasil Lomachenko. You ducked Terrence Crawford at 140. Every time they mention you fighting Terrence Crawford, you talking about he run too much. Mike Garcia does not love the sport of boxing. Mike Garcia is in the sport of boxing only to make money. No hating on you, Michael Garcia. Get your money, bro. But don't be something thinking everybody's stupid and lying to all the fans like that. Because I just broke that shit down in the best way possible. You got paid $7 million to fight Vargas. I always tell y'all, when it's time for them to make easy fights, them fights get done so fast. Look at this, Sandor Martin. Also, they go into a catch weight. See, Mike Garcia don't want to decide whether or not he at 147 or 140. You want to know why? Because he doing just like Tank doing. It's killers at 140 and it's killers at 147. He don't know what he want to do. He just don't want to lose or get his ass whooped or get embarrassed. It got to be. Josh Taylor. Undisputed, 140. Why won't you drop back down to 140 to fight him? Regis Prograis, 140. He ain't even mentioning Josh Taylor's name. But people making videos saying that, oh, Michael Garcia say Josh Taylor and Michael Garcia, and Regis Prograis is next. He a damn lie. He already saying if he could get a title shot next, then that's where he going. So he probably may run up on, he ain't gonna beat Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor style will fuck up Mikey Garcia's whole motherfucking fight plan. Mikey Garcia can't fight like that. Josh Taylor game plan is stand up under you, beating your ass in face-to-face, head-to-head combat. Mikey Garcia ain't built like that. Mike Garcia want to look pretty. Just look at Mike Garcia don't even do sit-ups. When you ever seen Mike Garcia running? Let me see, make sure I ain't forgot nothing. I say he been training a year. Yeah, so if you've been training, bitch, get on. If you've been training a year, if you've been training a whole year, then why in the hell couldn't you make this fight? You're a free. Regis Prograis is a free agent. You never said he priced himself out. So what's the problem? Oh, let me see. What else before I get off? Oh, also, Sandor Martin. Sandor Martin is 38-2, y'all. 38-2.
How y'all doing today?
God damn. Everybody want to come out here and talk today. Yeah, he's straight pussy now. He's straight pussy. But Sandor Martin, is feather fisted. He only got 2 wins, 13 KOs out of 38 fights. You got 13 KOs out of 38 fights, that means your punch game ain't on shit. So that's why he picked him too. As far as this top 10 shit, I don't know nothing about that. I ain't never even heard of this dude. But y'all tell me what y'all think about it. Please subscribe, comment, donate to the channel if you can. It's easy work boxing. I'm aggravating the fuck out of me. I goddamn talk.